I want everyone watching this video to realize how truly special you are by doing nothing at all. A lot of times, just the way things are, comparison, thinking about where we should be, where we want to be, where we want to get to be, it kind of lets you get down on yourself and feel like you don't really matter. I mean, not that you don't matter, you might feel like you have worth, but that you're not special. That term special is something where you'll feel like you're not providing value to others in the way that you want to, because everyone deep down in their mind wants to feel important, but then important in a unique way. You want to be the funniest person in the room. Maybe not the funniest, but you want to be the best looking, or the most compassionate, or the nicest, or the smartest. Everyone kind of has their passion and also the thing that makes them blend to their identity and makes them feel like who they are. But then we also, as humans, want to kind of be the best at that in our social circle, in our families, in our relationships. That's why when we're in relationships or even friendships, more so relationships, it hurts so bad when you hear someone compare you to someone, especially in a negative light. Like if you're dating someone and they say like, oh, everyone's had that before. If you're dating someone and they're hyping someone up, maybe they're this person's so funny, or they're so this, and it kind of gives you that feeling because to them, you want to be that person. You want to be the funniest or the most charming, like I was saying earlier. But what I'm trying to get to this point of this video is to uplift everyone to realize that you are special. Everyone behind this camera that's watching this video right now, you are special. Because as you go through grief, I want you to recognize grief, okay? If someone passes away in your life, you can also use grief as grieving an opportunity that you lost, or also just grieving a breakup, okay? You go through a friend breakup, a relationship breakup, everyone in their life at some point has experienced grief. Well, like I said, whether it's someone dying, whether it's an opportunity dying, or a friendship/relationship dying. And I want you to think about when you go through that grief or that relationship breaking up, how much you start to kind of yearn and long for that back so much. It's like nothing in this planet matters. It's like you just want to even just have one conversation with that person. And then kind of like, it's the idea to me that how grief never ends. Like someone that you're close to could pass away 5 years ago and you'll think like, it'll go away. 10 years go by, it has not gone away. It gets easier and like you look at it in a more understanding and accepting way, but 15 years later, 20 years later, 25 years later, you still think of that person, you still miss them, and you still want to see them back again. But what I'm saying is, what happens so many times is you'll see something online, or you'll have something happen in your life, or you'll get to a point and it's like, man, I just wish that I could talk to this person about that. I wish I could do this with this person. And honestly, like I feel it my personal self, because I mentioned before in my videos of my grandma, she was very religious with Christianity. She was a pretty devout Christian. She was into the Bible, into everything. She passed away when I was around I was close to 11, 12 years old. At that time, obviously, I mean, I would like to say I was emotionally intelligent for my age, and I was a deep thinker for my age. But like if you compare 12-year-old me to me now when it comes to religious thinking, spiritual thinking, and deep thinking, I wish I could have a talk with her so much about just spirituality and religion, and I could just like pick her brain and just throw topics out. And like I don't even know if it would go good, if it'd be something that I would actually care about. But because of her absence, I deeply wish that I could just have it. Like it's something I wish so bad. I think of it all the time. Like if I could just have that one conversation, I would feel so grateful. And that mindset, that thing right there has me thinking that it's like, I'm obviously not hating on her, because obviously I have so much respect for her and love for her even though she's gone. But it's like on the outside looking in, you would just see my grandma as a regular woman. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't really see her as someone who's like special necessarily. And that's kind of how most of us are seen in the world. Like we're just regular people. But then when you realize the relationships and connections that you form with people that you don't even realize are really in that, they care about you way more than you think they do. And it's like, if you were to be gone today, people would be dreaming and longing like I am to just have one conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? Because we share a human experience and we share a lot of experiences together, but we have so much uniqueness wrapped inside of us, and it's so innate in us and who we are that we all have our own little quirks and our own little interests and our own little passions that come out in certain ways that only we display. There's 8 billion people in this world, and someone could search out of every single 8 billion people on here, one person could search all of them looking for something that you do specifically, and you can never find it the exact way. Because you are unreplicatable. You cannot be created again. You are the only person. You are one of one, and you are 1 out of 8 billion. So it's like, even if you feel like you're a nobody, you feel like that you're just a regular person and I'm nothing. Even if I work a basic minimum wage job and I do nothing and I go home and there is someone out there, I can assure you, that if you were gone tomorrow, if you woke up and you passed away, this person would think about you for the rest of their entire life. And that power right there that I'm mentioning is crazy. To think that you could literally occupy someone's mind for the rest of their life if you were gone. Every single one of us has it. And you might say like, oh, no, no, no. But I promise you, yes. Because like I said, I've talked to so many people. I've dealt with grief. I've talked to people about their grief. And it's like relationships and connections that you might not even think are that strong from people to people. They feel it so deeply. And they think about that person way more. And they think about just like passions that interlink and the questions that come up. It's like, I wish I could ask them about this. I wish I could do this with them. I wish I could like hear them laugh again. I wish I could hear them talk about this again. I wish I could have a deep conversation with them again because this person understood blank blank like I never could, or this person got this about me that I never could get, or I've never found someone that talks like they do, or says stuff like they do, or laughs and makes jokes like they do, and has the ability to think like they do. It's like we all have so many unique things, and that's what makes it so special. Forget like, oh, I make X amount of money, I have this degree, I have this job. I mean, yeah, that stuff's cool. It's great to have goals and we get there, and respect to that. And if that gives you fulfillment and meaning, that's great and it's wonderful. But what makes you special is the unique traits that you have and the unique mannerisms and part of your behavior that is unreplicable. Because that's what I'm saying. Being a doctor, it's distinguished, it's respected, it's great to be a doctor. It's very important. We need doctors, obviously I'm speaking basic sense here. But what I'm getting at is though, how many doctors do we have? You know what I'm saying? Every town we have doctors. I mean, the President of the United States, that is one of the most distinguishable honors of an American citizen that you can get. And guess what? We've had, 45 of them? It's like, there realistically has been more presidents, more people, you can put more people in a room that have been the President of the United States than you can put in the room that have a trait or a mannerism or a behavior or a way of thinking that you do. You are more rare than the President of the United States. You are more rare than an athlete. You are more rare than a scholar, a philosopher, and I can go on because you are only you. And what makes you up in here and what makes you up in your heart, that is what distinguishes you, and that's what makes you so special and so unique. So after watching this video, just think of it that way constantly, that you can be uplifted because you have so much just unique specialness in you, that walk with confidence, walk with honor, respect yourself, love yourself, because you got to know that you hold so much power around the people around you and you have no clue. Because people that are here right now, they need you in their life, they want you in their life, and they're so happy that you're in their life. Whether they're able to express it right now while you're here, what do humans do? We take things for granted. So if you were gone tomorrow, these people's lives would be changed forever and they would never stop thinking about you. So it's time for, on both sides, understand that and respect yourself and love yourself and carry yourself confidently and appreciate the quirks that you have to make you unique, but then also give grace and give gratitude to the people that are around your life that what you would miss if they were gone. Because you never know when it's time. And so you got to appreciate them while you're here. That way you're not missing them forever, because every day is an opportunity to make something happen. And we never know how many days we're going to have. So for unlimited opportunities, and we have a limited amount of cards being dealt to us, so you got to play them cards the best you can and as much as you can while we have them. So thanks guys for watching. Hopefully this message right here gets to you, gets to the right person, and even helps one person feel better at themselves, their life, and their future. It's worth it. 10 times out of 10 times. I do this every single day if it makes one person better. So thank you guys, and have a good one.